He's got a knife in his right pocket.
That's why you're dressed like this, like you're some kind of law enforcement agent and holding a firearm at the handcuffs.
You got a body camera on, you got a duty belt on, you got a gun, you have a badge.
So you got priors for impersonating a public official?
Yeah, I do.
You're acting like a police officer.
Christian County deputies are dispatched to Rosamond, Illinois, after a call that immediately raises red flags. A man at a rural bus stop, dressed like a police officer, is picking up his child while wearing a gun, badge, and gear that makes him look official. Deputies moved in quickly, unsure what they would find.
Sheriff's office. Hey, we got called to kind of come down and talk to you. They were kind of curious about your attire when the bus comes through here. You don't have any firearms or nothing on you, do you?
No.
Okay, did you carry my
Oh, yeah,
shirt?
I do.
Okay, well, don't reach for it. Okay. Okay, is your name Snow?
Yeah.
Okay, is this a real firearm, Mr. Snow?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and put your hands up top of
Put
your
your
head.
hands up here. Come on the back of your head and turn around. Stay just like that. Okay, you got any other weapons on you? You have a pocket knife? Where's the pocket knife at?
25-1 is
All right, don't move.
unresponsive male at 414 West Franklin Avenue, Edford Fire, and a death unit are
He's
en
got
route.
a knife in his right pocket. I can't get to it.
Corporation on 43, that location.
Keep your hands up here.
When officers approached the man, identified as Michael Snow, they immediately noticed a full duty belt, a holstered firearm, handcuffs, a radio, and even a body camera clipped to his shirt. Deputies asked him to keep his hands visible and began checking for weapons. Snow admitted he had a firearm and a pocket knife, prompting deputies to detain him safely while they continued their investigation.
Any other weapons, sir?
No.
Okay. Kind of curious why you're dressed like this, like you're some kind of law enforcement agent and holding a firearm at the handcuffs.
That's something I normally do around that.
All right,
Just
Mr.
around
Snow.
here.
All right, listen to me. At this time, you're not under arrest right this second, but you are going to be detained, okay? So,
My boy's coming in on the bus.
okay. All right. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Right there.
Can I
You got your
hold my wife real quick?
One sec.
You too?
Yeah.
We've been having issues with the neighbor. That's why I wear the body camera. Because one of your guys told us to record.
Yeah.
Anytime she does something, to record it. That's what we've been doing.
As officers searched him, Snow explained that he wore the equipment because of ongoing issues with a neighbor and claimed a deputy had once advised him to record interactions. But as deputies questioned him further, they discovered several problems. He did not have a valid FOID card. The badge in his pocket resembled law enforcement insignia, and he had a prior history of impersonating a public official. Each detail made the situation more concerning.
Snow, you have the right to remain silent. Okay. Anything you say can't be used against you, court of law.
I need the keys to the dog kennel from my...
Okay, in a minute.
So am I under arrest?
Okay.
Then, or-
We're going to go ahead and
We'll get it to you
we're
as
going
soon
to
as we
detain you
can,
here.
okay?
But since you're detained, I'm going to tell you Miranda warning, okay? Your right to an attorney. Your right to have an attorney present for any question if you wish. You can afford an attorney. We'll be appointed to represent you without any cost to you. Do you understand your rights, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Where'd this come from?
I've had it for quite a while. It's an old Elvis Presley thing. I'm a big Elvis fan. I never carry it outside of my pocket. I just leave it hooked to my pocket inside. The badge goes inside my
You
pocket.
understand where we're coming from, though? You got a body camera on, you got a duty belt on, you got a gun, which, as far as I know, you're not supposed to have on you. You have a badge, because you don't have a valid FOID, so you can't have a gun. Correct?
No, I don't.
And you know you don't have a valid FOID, but yet you're carrying a pistol on your side.
So you got priors for impersonating a public official?
You want to go down there and take care of that?
Yeah, I do.
Snow insists he never calls himself a cop and claims the badge is just an Elvis Presley novelty item he usually keeps clipped inside his pocket. He looks exactly like someone with legal authority. Standing at a school bus stop dressed this way is enough to alarm the community.
About that. What's going on?
Well, we're dealing with Mr. Snow.
Step back here.
Be with him, okay? What's your name?
Dickie Smith. I'm Dickie.
Dickie?
Dan knows me.
Okay, step over here, I'll talk to you, Dickie.
Well,
Okay, you want to separate yourself? That's fine.
I mean, I don't want to get in your way. Yeah.
Well, but there's a kid on the bus. So
I want my boy to go with him.
that's what I'm saying. So what is it, your son?
Yes.
Okay, and your son released to Dickie.
Yes.
You want to go get the kid then? You want to walk around the other way? No, I'm saying you can walk down this way, but when you get the kid, walk around the other way.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to come by here.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Yeah. Can I make a real quick call to my wife
All right.
to let her know?
Mr. Snow, from everything that you have on you and everything that we've been told, the reason why we're here is because people say that you've been impersonating a police officer. Okay, you have the badge, you have the gun, you have everything else. That's why we're here. That's why we're out with you. Once we know that you have the firearm on you and you don't have a valid FOID, that's why you were being detained. Once then you listen, you're Mirandized.
Okay.
So right now you're going to be under arrest. Okay, you're no longer detained. You are under arrest.
Okay.
You're under arrest for possession of a firearm without a valid FOID, and I'm going to say impersonating a police officer.
Deputies run his information and find two critical issues. First, Snow does not have a valid FOID card, meaning he is not legally allowed to possess a firearm in the first place. Second, his criminal history shows a prior case for impersonating a public official, making his current appearance at the bus stop, fully geared up, far more serious than a simple wardrobe choice.
Because you have everything on you to be
But I
look
don't.
like a police officer.
I don't tell anybody that I am a cop.
If somebody's
understand.
seen the badge,
That's why we got called here, is
That's
because
why we
they
got
said they
called.
thought you were a police officer, or you're acting like a police officer. So we look into it, and we find you got criminal history with impersonating a public official before. You don't have a FOID card, okay?
but you have a radio, you have a badge, you have a gun, you
The
have
body
handcuffs.
cam. You have handcuffs.
I don't use them for nothing. I just carry them. And I only
But
carry
you,
them
but
here
you
on
can't
the
carry
property.
the gun at all, period.
Here on the property.
You can't even have a gun in
You don't
your
have a-
possession.
you
You
don't
don't
have a
have a valid FOID. And you said you know you don't have a valid FOID a while ago.
Do you have any more firearms in the house?
No.
Whose house is it?
It's Dickie's.
Dickie's
and
house?
My aunt's. Or my sister's. So can I call my wife real quick, let her know I'm going to
In a
jail?
minute. Is that loaded too?
Oh yeah, in chamber.
In chamber?
In chamber.
Snow maintains that he only carries the gear on his own property and never tells anyone he is a cop, but the deputies make it clear that what matters is how he appears and what witnesses reasonably believe. Deputies then asked about the firearm, confirming it was loaded and chambered.
You understand your rights as he read them to you a while ago, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You understand that you're going to go to the Christian County Jail to be booked and maybe held. That's up to the state's attorney. That's not up to us. You understand that?
Okay, we'll keep to find out if they're going to hold me before we get there, so that
Nope.
way.
We won't know until after we get
We're
there.
gonna go up there, and
We're going to go no matter what.
I'm gonna make a phone call on the way up there. Okay. I'm gonna go get a bag for all this.
Okay. Right now you're being charged, like I said, with possessing a firearm without a FOID and impersonating a police officer. Okay?
Can I call my
Christian
wife real
Lemonade.
quick?
In a minute. Once we get everything secured, once we get everything done.
That way, if I do get released, if they don't hold me, she at least come to get me.
What kind of radio is this? Who's this belong to?
That's mine. I just bought it off the internet. It's like it's not a police radio. It's got to be. I gotta have it programmed where it's like zone. You popped up like a ham radio.
What about the body camera? Where'd you get that off of?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Like I said, the only thing I used it for was going over here, like, because they've been going by. We've had deputies here out here. Chad's been here.
No, all that stuff's going with us.
Well, other than what, I mean, like my wallet and stuff.
Okay, you want to leave your wallet here? We need your ID.
Yeah, we take the ID with us.
We'll take your ID, but if you want him to have your wallet, he can have it. That's fine. We just have to have the ID out.
Deputies strip away Snow's fake authority, collecting his badge, radio, body camera, handcuffs, and pistol as evidence. He asks that his purse and wallet be handed off to Dickie, the relative who owns the property, before he's taken away. With Snow secured, the deputies turn to Dickie for answers about how often Snow dresses like this and what he's seen at the bus stop.
You know he's been doing this?
Well, I knew he'd get it one day, because I didn't feel comfortable with him walking around like that, but...
Does he walk all around town like that?
No, I mean, I don't know where he does, or where he goes, but that's my old lady's brother, so...
So you don't say much?
I don't want no problem Lemon tree. Because one day he called his mom a bitch hunting a horse. I took his big ass and I put him in the refrigerator and I hit him hard enough to, with just chest bumping him. I hit him hard enough to put him in the refrigerator and watch the refrigerator do that number. Other than that, I don't know.
Okay.
So,
So obviously you know why we got called here then, because I mean that you didn't like it and it drew suspicion.
Well, obviously, you're standing out here like that in a school bus, got camera.
Right.
You know, fucking obvious.
Deputies pull Dickie aside and ask what he thinks about Snow walking around in full police-style gear. He tells them he's never been comfortable with it, especially around the bus stop and kids in the area. Dickie adds that he's already had to get physical with Snow once and that Snow has no self-control. As Dickie talks, officers' attention shifts to the parked car outfitted with light bars, and they become openly suspicious that those lights may flash red and blue, making the vehicle look even more like a real police car.
Have you seen this car move, Dickie?
This one?
Yeah.
This one ain't moved in like a couple weeks or something like that. And you can tell, I mean, if it was, that'd blow off and shit.
Yeah, radios, everything.
I rebuilt the motor 7 years ago. It's an old Bloomington cop car. You can see it right here. Old Bloomington. So
What goes on? Turn them on. You're plugged in. Flip that switch right there. Which one?
but I don't know if like that. I don't know. I have no idea. I just knew that the way he was a
Do that switch right there with the lighter. Push that lighter all the way in.
I got you what that do it me? It ain't mine. Ain't mine.
Yep, they're red and blue. They're on. There's another one on the dash.
Yeah. Do we want this towed to our impound?
Deputies hook the light bar into power and confirm exactly what they feared. It flashes red and blue, just like a real patrol car. Seeing that, they step back and quietly debate whether to leave the vehicle where it is or have it towed and impounded so it can't be used to imitate a marked police unit on the road.
Who's it come back to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be 320.
2. He's one of the registered owners.
22. Yeah. When was the last time you used this, Dickie?
That?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that car move in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I ain't lying to you. That's true.
I don't have proof that he was using
I do
this.
my thing on my cars and shit. I don't try to pay
You
attention.
can't have the lights, obviously, but
No, but I mean it's on property.
I
It's on
don't
the
try to
road.
pay attention to what
yeah.
he does.
So that's what I'm saying.
Tire and everything else.
I know, but yeah, we have to be able to prove that he was using this car with these lights and everything, which we can't. We can prove that he was standing back there every day in the bus. So I just leave it, and if not, we'll come back and get it. All right, we're not leaving your property, Dickie, but we're going to go back there because we're going to call and see about.
Chad knows I ain't no problem.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just letting you know that we're not leaving yet.
Well, that's fine. That's great.
With his gear logged as evidence and his statements recorded, deputies get ready to transport him to the Christian County Jail for booking. They choose not to tow the car, noting that it is parked on private property and there is no proof it has been used in public with the red and blue lights, so it stays where it is while the case moves forward. Michael J. Snow faced serious charges: armed violence, Class X, 2 counts of false personation of a police officer, one specifically while armed with a firearm, and felon in possession of a firearm. He later pled guilty to a single count of personation of a police officer, with the remaining charges dismissed, and was sentenced to 2 years of probation, 180 days in jail, plus fines and court costs. For parents and kids at that Rosamond bus stop, the image of a police officer waiting by the road has now been replaced with something far more unsettling: a neighbor dressed like a cop being led away in handcuffs by the real ones. Don't just watch, be part of the community that sees things as they really are. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next ride.